What if I told you that you could replace your entire job income with rental income before you turn 40? Not through some get rich quick scheme, not by inheriting money, but through a strategy so simple that most people overlook it completely. Today on Off the Sidelines podcast, I'm sharing the exact blueprint that Jeff and Salinka used to retire in their 30s. They started with just one property in 2017, and by systematically house hacking their way to financial freedom, they built a rental portfolio that now pays them more than their corporate job ever did. Before we dive in, if you're finding value right now, please hit the like button. Share this with someone who needs this and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to follow me at Thomas CEO on Instagram, YouTube, X, and Facebook for extra tips all week long. Here's the kicker. They didn't need hundreds of thousands in cash, perfect credit, or a six-figure salary. To make it happen, if you ever felt like home ownership is out of reach or you're tired of trading your time for money, this episode will change how you think about real estate forever. Grab a cup of coffee, hit that subscribe button, follow me on all platforms, and let's dive into how two regular people cracked the code on early retirement through house hacking. Let's go back to 2017. Jeff and Salinka were like most of us, working 9-to-5 jobs, paying rent, watching their money disappear into someone else's mortgage every month. Sound familiar? But here's where they made their first move. Instead of buying a single-family home, they bought a duplex. They live in one side and rent out the other. This is house hacking 101. You live in one part of the property while tenants pay your mortgage. But here's the genius part. They only put 5% down using an owner-occupied loan. Most investors need 20 to 25% down, but because they live there, they qualify for owner-occupant financing. Let's say the duplex costs $200,000. 5% down is $10,000 out of pocket. Their mortgage payments might be $1,200, but their tenant paid $800 in rent. Suddenly, their housing costs dropped to $400 a month. They didn't stop there. They took that $400 in savings plus the money they were paying in rent and started planning their next move. Here's what most people miss. House hacking isn't just about lowering housing costs. It's about living with your investment, understanding tenant needs, and learning the rental business from the inside out. Jeff and Salinka were getting paid to get their real estate education. Now it gets really interesting. Most people buy one house hack and stop. Jeff and Salinka treat it like a business system. Every single year, they bought another property. They moved on purpose. Year 1, duplex. Live in one side, rent the other. Year 2, triplex. Move in, convert the duplex to a full rental. Year 3, fourplex. Same plan. Do you see the pattern? Each move unlocked the full rental potential of their previous property by letting them use owner-occupant financing on the next one. I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of moving. Yes, it takes flexibility, but each move was strategic, boosted their cash flow, and got them closer to financial freedom. Picture this, it's 2023, Jeff and Salinka are at their kitchen table reviewing rental income statements. Then it happens. Their properties are bringing in more income than their jobs. Let that sink in. The homes they bought and live in now pay more than their careers they built. Most people see rental income and think, time to upgrade, bigger house, fancy cars. Jeff and Salinka did something totally different. They asked, what does enough look like? Their rental income covered basic expenses with a buffer. They realized they didn't need to match their old lifestyle dollar for dollar, only their happiness and security. Instead of a $4,000 mortgage payment, they paid $2,000 rent. Instead of dining out 5 times a week, they cooked at home and splurged occasionally. Instead of new cars, they bought reliable used vehicles with cash. Freedom isn't about unlimited money. It's about having enough to live the life you choose, not the life Instagram tells you to want. Jeff and Salinka chose freedom over flash, time over stuff, and security over appearance. And now they have what most people work their whole lives to get: complete control over their time. What can we learn from their journey? Lesson 1. Temporary sacrifice leads to lifelong rewards. Living with tenants isn't always fun, and moving isn't convenient. But 5 years of strategic inconvenience bought them decades of freedom. Lesson 2. Mindset determines your timeline. Most wait for perfect timing. Jeff and Salinka started immediately, even without perfect prep. They bought the best property they could and optimized from there. Lesson 3. Focus on cash flow, not appreciation. Many investors hope for appreciation. These two bought properties that paid from day one. Appreciation was a bonus, not their plan. So here's some action steps for you this week. Research multifamily properties in your area using Bigger Pockets, Zillow, or your local MLS. Talk to a lender about owner-occupant loans with 3 to 5% down. Run the numbers on 5 properties. List expected rent, subtract taxes, insurance, repairs, and vacancies. See the cash flow. If you need help, you can use my house hacking calculator. There's a link in the description. If you spot a promising deal, drop the address in the comments. I'll help you analyze it, and our community will chime in. Here's the final takeaway. Freedom comes from focus, not flash. Jeff and Salinka didn't chase expensive markets or trendy flips. They made smart, boring decisions that compounded. While friends spent money on things that lost value, these two bought assets that paid them back every month. While others got small raises, they added new income streams through real estate. If this story resonates, join my free 5-day first step challenge. In 5 days, I'll guide you through finding, analyzing, and financing your first house hack, step by step. Spots are limited. Sign up now. The link below. If you haven't yet, smash the like button, share this episode, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at ThomasCEO. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. Thanks for tuning in to Off the Sidelines podcast. I'm Thomas Collins II. Let's find your first house hack.